Hi, I'm Fynnba, popularly known as. On today's episode of Fynnba Explores, I'm a fashion, lifestyle, and travel creator. I would describe myself as funny, creative, adventurous, and not afraid to get out of my comfort zone. Funny story, I actually used to be very shy and timid, and in 2019 I went for a beauty pageant called Miss Malaika Ghana, and you can imagine how crazy that was for me. So luckily I was part of the top 10 delegates, and by then I felt like it made me build on my confidence and how comfortable I was in front of the camera. Fast forward 2020, I started filming in front of the camera as a hobby, and back then I wasn't necessarily doing it because I wanted to become an influencer. I just loved filming in front of the camera and I loved clothes. I remember posting just 2 videos and a small fashion brand reached out to me and they wanted me to promote some of their clothes, and they paid me 500 cedis. Hey! Just to do something I love. I think it was at that point I began to realize this can actually be something that I build on. Afterwards, I had Halls Ghana reach out to me for a skincare ad by L'Oreal. That was like big for me. I believe people could see I was passionate about content creation. Through that, I began doing fashion content mainly. But you know, as you grow, you have like other interests. And traveling is something that I have always wanted to do. When I was little, my dad, he used to be transferred to like the different regions of Ghana. So I was taking trips to the northern region, to eastern region. When I could finally afford it, I began documenting my travel. And funny enough, I had just created my TikTok account. So I named it Fynnba Explores because I was looking to, you know, explore Ghana and document my travels. When I started documenting my travel, I didn't do it because I was saying I was going to become a travel creator. But because of how passionate I was, as soon as I posted my first video, it went viral on TikTok because of how I shared my experience and how much detail I was given. That is how I moved from being just a fashion and lifestyle creator to fashion, lifestyle, and travel. I would say some of the challenges adding travel to fashion and lifestyle was definitely the fact that travel is cost intensive. When I started out, I understood that because I wasn't mainly known for travel, I would have to sort of like invest in myself and build the travel portfolio. So I was going to resorts, I was paying for resorts, Airbnbs. Like if I see a really nice Airbnb that looks good, I'm paying for it. Sometimes I had to turn down like gigs on the weekend just to be able to take trips outside of Accra. You know, when people know you for a particular niche, it can be very difficult to let them know that now you're adding on something. So that transition from fashion and lifestyle to travel and letting my audience know that, okay, now Fynnba does not only do fashion and lifestyle, she also does travel, was a bit tough in the beginning. But with time, people began to warm up to it because I was consistent with posting my travel videos. Every single trip I've been on has impacted my storytelling, from India to South Africa, Rwanda, and most importantly, Ghana, because you're constantly traveling, meeting different kinds of people from other creators. You see how they create, you're able to pick 1 or 2 and add on to how you create content and your storytelling. I really hope that people who are watching me right now, or anyone who dreams of becoming a content creator, looks at my story and decides to pursue their dreams with confidence. Because I didn't take the traditional 9 to 5. I remember when I was pursuing content creation full-time, there were people that kept telling me, oh, I needed to find something more substantial because content creation is not something you do full-time. I still believed in myself, and now I'm working with brands that I never even dreamed of working with. One of which includes honorable mention, Samsung. I've worked with countless tourism boards, and this wouldn't have happened if I didn't believe in myself and be confident with where I was going. I hope you watching decide to pursue your dreams with confidence and believe in yourself.